Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing an EIK WM France deck G4564 with TetStyle, Slim, and Kimball. And I just have to say, this has never happened before. I have a scroll bar here to see how many people are online. There are a lot of people stuck indoors right now, I think. Never seen this before. All right, let's take a look at this pile. I think Oven Admirer is pretty good. You got Field Doctor here, so Field Doctor into Oven Admirer looks fine. I'm not that enthused about Ram Wrangler. I think Village Head is pretty solid. So I think for me it's Village Head, Oven Admirer, Field Doctor, and there is Permaculturist. Permaculturist plus Oven Admirer seems pretty good. Get a couple grain sown early, start baking grain. Hello Landro, hope you're doing well. What do we go with here? This pack is like overall not that exciting, so that's a point in favor of Village Head. Let's take Field Doctor. I should get something good back. For once I'm right on time for the draft. Welcome. Alright. What do we got here? Well, Pickler seems pretty good with Field Doctor. Boom. Family growth without. So Knoom and Fresh Fence Worker seem pretty good. House Stewards, of course, makes Field Doctor a little sad. There's Stable Architect. I could take Stable Architect or I could take Pickler. I think it's probably one of those two. Let's go with Pickler. Hey, Sid. Yeah, let's go with Pickler. Ooh, Bargaining Harvester seems kind of interesting with Field Doctor as a way to get animals. We also have Omni Farmer here, and I think Omni Farmer is pretty solid. But I think Bargaining Harvester looks quite good. Set up like 3, harvest 3 goods, start getting animals. And the nice thing is it ramps up. I kind of like that aspect. Yeah. So what am I looking for here? I'm hoping to get something like Vegetable Vendor. I'd like that, or Pear Peeler. And then in the minors, something like Popcorn would be nice. I do need point ceiling with a 2-room Field Doctor card. Yeah, that's true. Don't like 4 sheep, family growth without room. So it's actually, I need 8 sheep to get the family growth without room. So I could take Knoom, but I need support for it. Hey, the X-Ben 9. So yeah, I think that card seems interesting, but I need support for it. However, I just picked up Dove Hunter. Dove Hunter plus Bargaining Harvester can feed me on its own. Which looks pretty cool. Because I can set up, if I harvest 2 goods, I get a sheep, and then I can turn that sheep into 4 food with Dove Hunter. And then once I'm harvesting 4 more goods, I'm getting a cattle, which I can turn into 6. This looks like a pretty solid Dove Hunter play. And remembering our 4 wood occupations, we've got Pickler in hand, there's the Stable Architect, and then there's also House Steward, of course. So Village Head I think is pretty good. Although I kind of want to play all 5 cards that I have here. However, if I stay on 3 rooms, and if I stay on 3 rooms, it's unlikely I'll play all my minor improvements, so then a card like Village Head I think is fairly solid. Hey, Mine and Poppin'. Yeah, I could do Pig Breeder. Fencer's okay. Probably not Ram Wrangler. Probably not Pawnbroker. For me, it's these 3. I think Village Head is quite good. Yeah, Village Head is a great card. Like, the fact that you can do it and, like get... one of the big issues with Village School is that you can only use it once per turn, and you can only use it to discount 1 total thing per cost. What's great about Village Head is I can discard for 2 read, like once on 1 turn, and then the second turn discard for a read, and it ends up being quite nice. So we're not going to take Yeoman Farmer here. We don't need that card. We're not going to take Boyer. I don't think we need to play this. We're looking at Seed Seller or Fresh Fence Worker. The reason I'm interested in Fresh Fence Worker is because if I'm not going to fence or if I'm not going to build early, I can probably fence early. And then a card like Fresh Fence Worker could be pretty solid. Like if I can get a pasture done early, that'd be kind of cool. Although the problem with Fresh Fence Worker is that Field Doctor makes me want to use a lot of spaces to cover with my pastures. So then it's kind of difficult for me to hit the grain because 4 fenced fields is a little difficult. I could just take Seed Seller here. Seed Seller, take grain once. There you go. There's my 3 goods that are getting me stuff. Looks like a good late FG game and a pretty bad early Family Growth game. Yeah. So I think both of these cards can get me grain. I think I like Seed Seller here. I think I like the fact that Seed Seller comes into play a bit earlier. Yeah. Over Fresh Fence Worker. I definitely will want a fence, but yeah. And then this pick, I don't see myself playing any of these cards. I might play Parvenu if I want to, if I get Popcorn. Seed Seller for grain. Yeah, the thing is, the Fresh Fence Worker also gets me grain. So it was a matter of deciding which of those is better. None of the cards are better than a free resource. Master Oven looks pretty solid, although Whistle is pretty excellent with Dove Hunter. Yeah, Whistle with Dove Hunter looks quite strong. I don't need to set up my bargaining harvester. I can just get, just as long as I have an unfenced stable, I'm getting 4 food per harvest. The only thing is, Whistle doesn't come into play until the breeding phase, which of course is after the feeding phase, but Then there's Pastureland. Pastureland I think is quite good as well. Twibble and Twivel is solid. Master Oven's solid. Stonecart's solid. I think I take Whistle here. Whistle plus Dove Hunter looks like quite a nice combination. Well, I don't need unwanted goods because it's totally redundant. Potatoes look solid. Park Cemetery is probably a good option. The only problem with Park Cemetery is it kind of incentivizes my opponents to go on the plow and field space, which I don't really want with Field Doctor. However, the fact that I can discard Park Cemetery to get my 4th field at any time with Field Doctor is pretty good. So I think I probably could take Park Cemetery here, although we do have potatoes. Free point that gives 3 food is quite good. Yeah, I'm not really considering anything else here. It's one of these 2. I think I'll take potatoes. Alright, oh wow. Some good cards in here. Some really good cards. Flower pots. Ashbringer, Plow Feast, Bookmark, Farmer's Straw Hat. I think I would like all 5 of these cards. Can't take all of them. Spade because I want to sow a lot. Spade is okay, but potatoes as a free point that gives food is just like too good to pass up on. I think the pick is flower pots, just because I get the clay really easily with Village Head, and then of course it puts me on the road towards Pickler. Farmer's Straw Hat kind of has the same argument, in that if I take a vegetable and then sow it, Farmer's Straw Hat will get me my vegetables faster to re-sow. Plow Feast is probably the weakest of all of them. Since I'm going to plow early, it makes it even easier for everyone else to plow. So I think these are 4 cards are the cards I want. I don't love the idea of Ashbringer being in the game, because it's going to inject a whole bunch of resources. So I think I'm hoping to take these 3 cards. I'll take Flower Pots here and hope that maybe Bookmark or Straw Hat comes back. I would be fine with Plow Feast or Ashbringer, though. Flower Pots has some timing issues. It might. Yeah, it might. We will see. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to get all my fields out. If I could get that stone, 3 stone on plow card back, that would be pretty nice. Ooh, well, Abandoned Willow is kind of what you hope. It used to be what we would hope for when you drafted a Field Doctor game, that you would go for Field Doctor growth and then return the field and then build a bunch more rooms. Honestly, I can do that. I have Village Head in hand. There is that fencing card, or there is House Steward out there. So a card like Abandoned Willow is definitely an option. My Cabbage is quite strong, especially in a game with Pickler. Grain Cart is a fantastic card. Dinghy is a fantastic card. I think we could take Willow here. I think what we could do is we could take Willow and just start throwing like everything away. We could just throw away like all our occupations. Throw away Parvenu, throw away Seed Seller, throw away Bargaining Harvester, and just go for a couple rooms. Sid says, are you really going to build 2 rooms after Willow? I think I might. I think it's possible. Also, the fact that like my Cabbage is quite good in a Pickler game, especially. I could take my Cabbage. Oh man. And with Village Head, I should be able to get the pottery fairly easily. It gives me an out for early family growth. Yeah, that's a good point. Can't. Oh, man. What if I build the well and get the Pickler bonus? I mean, my point ceiling certainly is low, but I think I could score pretty well if I get a ton of breeding pair of animals and get some major improvements. I think Abandoned Willow is an interesting choice. I think I'm going to take it here. My Cabbage looks pretty solid with the pottery. I think Abandoned Willow it could be quite strong. Master Oven looks pretty good. A miner that lets you bake this much is pretty strong. However, I think Pastureland is really, really good. Really, really good. Pastureland is really good. So there are 2 fantastic cards for me here. Pastureland or Master Oven. Pastureland, the fact that it gives the sheep and the cattle is great for my Dove Hunter. Honestly, I could play Pastureland in like round 3, get the sheep to trigger my Dove Hunter, and then get the cattle to trigger my Dove Hunter in round 7. So then my early occupations would be like village head, dove hunter, pickler maybe, or village head, dove hunter, field doctor, and then play pasture land in round 3. Round 4, get the sheep, eat it with dove hunter. Round 6, get the cattle. I think it makes my early game just flow so nicely. I don't really want any of these. Milking shed is maybe playable for points. It's quite expensive though. Beanhole as a stone for a point, even if I'm never plan to use it, is an option. And spade is an option as well to get stone. I think I'm looking at the fact that my occupations are, well, they're not super expensive. I have whistle, I have abandoned willow, I have flower pots. Those are okay. And we think we could probably take beanhole here. I think I'd probably rather play beanhole than spade. Although spade is intriguing, that's for sure. Spade would so spade works really nicely in the game where I build 2 rooms after playing abandoned willow. It'll help me get my stone for my stone house renovation. Whereas beanhole is better in the game where I don't play abandoned willow and don't build any extra. Beanhole is worse when you can discard it for a resource. Yeah, the thing is, you still have lots of opportunities to play improvements, and so I could, if I'm picking from the best one every time, that's pretty nice. But I think I like the idea of spade here. I think spade will be quite nice in the abandoned willow line. And Farmer Straw Hat came back. This card is easy pick. Easy pick. That card is awesome. I show 2 food already. Does that mean I get to be the first player? So what do I do with round 1? Probably play an occupation. Occupation village head round 1. Or occupation seed seller round 1. Probably village head, because then I have the option to play a miner on start player with my second action. Kimball says weird hand is will. Weird. I think the non-willow line is probably better. Staple architect in game as well, so 4 stables is a great use of wood. Yep, you're absolutely right about that. So go ahead and start out with my village head. If you are watching, guys, there's this really awesome Agricola Twitch extension that Maruska made, and it basically lets you grab it lets you click on the cards to make them bigger so you can read the text easier. Because I don't always pause to read everything. I can stay flexible. Yeah. I like this Dove Hunter pasture land. I'm really eager to make that work nicely. So TetStyle plays seasonal worker. I think it's pretty clear that TetStyle took an oven and then took Ashbringer for the day labor combinations. I'll go ahead and build a field. Kimball says 4th action, Reedstone food. Pickler is going to TetStyle because of seasonal worker. It's not guaranteed. It'll depend on how well TetStyle plowed fields, right? And to be fair, we did not pass any plows, right? We didn't pass a single plow. We passed Plow Feast, which is 1 plow total. I also have Farmer's Straw Hat. So I would say don't underestimate Don't underestimate my ability to get the pickler bonus. Yeah, I think there's a pretty decent chance he doesn't plow well. Yeah. We'll see, though, right? There's lots to be decided. So Slim follows up his 3-wood action with start player bookmark. And then Kimball gets 2 wood. So then I play another occupation. Go ahead and play Dove Hunter, I think. Bookmark, Ashbringer, Farmer Straw Hat, whatever Kimball took. I can't remember already. There were 5 good cards in that pack that I wanted. Oh, Grain Cart. Was Grain Cart in that pack? No, Grain Cart was in the My Cabbages pack. I don't know. Whoa, this is a round 2 adoptive parents. I'm with Kimball. Kimball says, whoa. I agree. Go ahead and play my Dove Hunter. And then I'll play... Yeah, this card... I have a really solid feeding engine. I'm hoping to see sheep come out in round 4. Sheep coming out in round 4 will hopefully make the game a bit hungrier. TetStyle seasonal worker alleviates that a little bit, but Slim's adoptive parent certainly eats a decent amount of food, so we will see. Lots to be determined still. Sheep round 4 and family growth round 7 makes this a very good game for you. Yeah. There's no rush for me to start discarding cards, so I won't do that yet. There's really no need. I don't have any major improvements that I want to build for a while. Park Cemetery! There we go. I'd probably first action plow next round because of the stone that I get out of it now. If I could Park Cemetery for stone twice, I could definitely go for the well. It only requires discarding 2 cards with Village Head. The problem with first action start player Park Cemetery is that I can't second action start player Pastureland. Whoa, TetStyle first action plows. Whoa. Whoa, man. Oh, mine did pop it. It's not quite done yet. I haven't gone back and filled that out. No, I think I probably start player into something. Not sure what that will be yet. So I can't play Cheapok anymore because Kimball just played House Steward. Kimball got House Steward pretty late. He got it like 6th. Or was it... Did he get it 5th? Was it in my second pack? If it was in my second pack, he got it 6th at the earliest. Start player Potatoes. I don't think start player Potatoes gets me enough food. I think I need to be thinking, how do I get a sheep? And taking 1 sheep round 4 is kind of weak. I'm wondering if I should read Stone Food here. Trying to think about what this move, what should this move be? Could be 3 wood. Could be reedstone food. Occupation's not really an option. I could just take 3 food fishing, because if I don't 3 food fish here, I'm not taking 1 sheep next round. So this is like a 1 food difference only. I could just take 3 wood. Yeah, I could take 3 wood. 3 wood's a fine move. And then I can start player with my last action. And start player potatoes. Or flower pots. Yeah, flower pots is fine. TetStyle got plow into reedstone food. Normally that action is that sequence is reversed. Reedstone food into plow. So certainly looks like TetStyle's gonna build an oven. Probably play Ashbringer. Whoa! Whoa! Well, Slim obviously has fresh fence worker. So fresh fence worker gives, is it 1 food per round? If you have 1 pasture? Yeah, wow. So Kimball just has that first room with like no work whatsoever. Kimball plays Twibble and Twivel here. It's a good card. Kimball has, yeah, gonna have like no pressure on the build a room space. I might first action plow. If family growth comes round 5, I think I can take 3 wood here. Yeah. So 3 wood into Abandoned Willow gives me enough. It starts to give me enough stuff to build 2 rooms. Family growth comes in round 5. Probably Kimball wins. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. What? Slim just played Animal Trainer. This is like one of the weakest cards in the game. it's really bad. It's really bad. I could plow a field here, or I could occupation, or I could plow a field. Probably plow a field here, since there's a stone on the space. Day labor, 3 wood, green veg is pretty amazing. Yeah, it's true. TetStyle builds the clay oven. We kind of figured that was coming. I really thought fresh fence worker for Slim to get a food here. I think this is the first time I've seen someone play Animal Trainer in 500 games. Yeah, the stats on it have got to be pretty. Let's look them up. Animal Trainer. Power 0.6. Played. It's actually played 25% of the time it's drafted. That's crazy. There's like 50 cards that are worse than Animal Trainer. Huh. I guess it gives you access to early. I guess it gives you access to early What? Slim, you can't feed. You're gonna starve. You can't afford to buy 2 sheep. We have to take 1 sheep here for 4 food. This is quite the game, guys. This is quite the game. TetStyle plays Ashbringer. What a surprise. Oh, Slim took day labor. Wow. Well, if you really want a pair of sheep, breeding pair of sheep, like if you have a card like Dove Hunter, that seems okay. See what the round 5 card is. It's not Family Growth. Yes! Where's that kid? Yes! With the fist pump. Fist pump kid. I'm guessing he took Omni Farmer and really wanted to start breeding sheep. Yeah, maybe hoping for a 5 good Omni Farmer. That's a good point. Maybe has Cat Lover. Like Cat Lover would be pretty solid. Pretty solid reason to go for an early breeding pair of sheep. Just feel like, I don't know. I don't even really consider taking Edible Trader 7th. Not usually. Kimball grabs another nice reed grab. So as much as I would like to do the good clay grab, I think it's time to get my last field. And then I think time to start discarding cards and getting resources out of them. Because this, well, I guess we're not guaranteed to play at Abandoned Willow, build 2 rooms yet. We're not quite guaranteed. Thinking I could start like discarding Parvenu and then second action building the well. I kind of like that idea. But I also do want to play Field Doctor with my second action. So if I'm going to play Field Doctor second action, there's no need for me to discard yet. Alright. Yeah, Cat Lover is a really strong card, so I think I'm going to assume that Slim has Cat Lover. That's going to be my assumption. Flower Pot's timing is coming up. Yeah, Landro pointing out the same thing. Well, if Kimball round 6, if Family Growth is round 6, I will want to start player in round 6. So I think I'd go ahead and play Field Doctor here. Kimball says, who knew? Yeah, that's right. It's a shocker. Ooh, round 6 is Family Growth. Okay, so if I want to play Flower Pots, it has to be with this move. Also, getting my sheep for Dove Hunter is looking a little awkward. I think, though, I'm feeling pretty confident that I can toss away, that I'm not going to go for the House Steward bonus. So I could discard it, Abandoned Willow. Yeah, I probably will. I could discard Pickler. Pickler's only worth 3 wood at this point. And there is a Seasonal Worker in play. I kind of want to hold on to Pickler a little longer. Because I could play it for like 2 wood, 3 points. Once I'm pretty certain that I'll get the points in round 11, for example. And if I discard Pickler, I'm not so worried about not hitting the Flower Pot's timing. Slim is gonna first action reno fireplace. All right. So not cat lover. What am I doing here? Probably want to Dove Hunter next round. Or sorry, we'd probably want to take sheep in one of the next 2 rounds. So taking 2 sheep here seems fine. So I think what I'll do is play flower pots. And I can throw away Parvenu for the clay. Toss for clay. Oh, I need to put the vegetable out. And then my second move could be taking 2 sheep, which is really just getting my food for Dove Hunter. And then on family, when I start player next round, I start player Pastureland. Gets me my sheep in round 8, which I can dove in round 9. I will need another 2 food at that point. So I'll have to pick up some food from another source. Playing a card like potatoes would be an option. What's this here? Oh, when did Kimball play guest room? Oh, I totally missed that. Kimball played start player guest room. Ooh. I should be thinking about starving Kimball then. How's Kimball gonna feed? Kimball plays grain speculator. I'm guessing Kimball has maybe Alms House? Maybe he's going to family growth Alms House next round. That would be pretty good with guest room. Slim gonna grow. Oh, Slim has Knoom. Oh, okay, yeah, good point. But Slim needs to get another room still. We'll take 3 wood here. Eight sheep is growth without. He's at 5. How is he going to get to 8? Take it at 4 with traveling players. I'm really interested to see how Kimball plans to feed. Oh, family growth fruitcake. All right, that helps. That helps a lot. So only needs one of the 3 food actions to come back now. Huh. So we are quite vulnerable to a 1 sheep grab. We are pretty vulnerable to a 1 sheep grab. Yeah, you know what? Let's just take the sheep. Never mind, I'll 1 sheep. And then I'll second action, start player Pastureland. $94 people online right now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually. I've never seen the site this active. There's a lot of people, like obviously there's a lot of like groups of friends who are playing together. Because it's like people who don't play with anyone else. Like some tours and 3ers. Be awesome if we could get them to play like more regularly, like play with other people, but pray for Chris. TetStyle can jump me on the queue now? No, he can't. No, because I could stable block. And especially because I know Stable Architect is in the game, I don't mind stable blocking. So it looks like Slim will build a room. And then maybe might still play Knoom next round. And if he doesn't play Knoom, then he might try to save up to sheep. So dove a sheep to feed 4. 53 of those are idle and unknown. They're still hanging out. Everyone's welcome. Building the well in round 8 is kind of appealing. Although I think Kimball might play it here. What? Is the guy eating a bat? I don't get it. I think this is over my head, Maruska. Alright. Family growth. Grab the sheep. Grab the veg. Then we'll play not play Abandoned Willow. Play potatoes here. Potatoes means we only need 1 more food to feed 6 next round. If I could build the well with my second action, that would be great. Oh, did we get corona from bats? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the origin story of coronavirus. Ooh, interesting. TetStyle not going for the 6 wood, but going for the reed action. Huh. Maybe thinking with Ashbringer, TetStyle will have more than he needs. Wonder if Kimball will go for the stone oven. Kinda needs food. No, he gets a 6 wood action. 6 wood seems okay. Oh, man. Slim probably should have taken the 6 wood. Oh, well. We'll build the well here. Whoops. Did I remove the right number of wood? Yes, we're building the well. I think I have 9 wood. I don't really think I need I don't really think I'm going to play spade. So I think I'll probably just throw spade onto the board. So this is good. So I'm ready to, I have all my food for round 9 ready now. Unless I decide to play a card. Like playing Seed Seller and then sowing seems like a good option. This is the awesome plow fields early and then feed with animals game. Yes, let's see more well spam. I want more. Where do we put the boar? Space that I want that nobody else wants. If Kimball, thinking I could put it on build room because then I could build 4 stables and pick up the boar there. Could put it on occupation maybe. Although occupation might be an appealing space for my opponents. Beekeeper. Solid card. Yeah, so we haven't seen Stable Architect, so the only 4-wood occupation that came out is House Steward. Which is interesting. Boar on 1 grain, I think. No, we could put it on so. We'll put it on 1 green. 1 grain. Well, my thinking is I could play Seed Seller and then sow. I mean, so I could play Seed Seller, then go on the sow space and eat a raw grain, and that would be all right. There is grain card, yeah, but it's not in play yet, and I can respond to someone playing it by doing it myself. So, ooh, boarding school here. Did I show Beanhole? So Beanhole for TetStyle. So TetStyle can start getting vegetables from his seasonal worker. Important to note, TetStyle did not see Pickler. TetStyle has not seen Pickler. So if TetStyle throws a couple grain into Beanhole, or vegetables into Beanhole, then I can probably still get the bonus. Am I planning on taking grain more than once this game? Could just discard Seed Seller. I could do that, yep. I'm not sure. Probably first action 4 wood. That's probably my first move. Thing is, he does have Knoom, so he can play Knoom here to get family growth, and then family growth again next round. Maruska. So he has an access to a family growth action right now, which we might see him take it. Yeah, so Slim has Knoom. So he can family growth even without... He can family growth with room. And then he adopts it, and then he gets to family growth again next round. So this has actually worked out okay. Indeed. So it seems unlikely that I will play Seed Seller at this point. So I think I like the idea of just taking a grain. Oh no, sow is not available anymore. TetStyle took sow. What should I do? Somehow Animal Trainer came through, yeah. Maybe I take three wood and then fence 15. I can do that. Yeah, so I can hold the boar. Yeah, you're right. It's a good idea. So I think probably I'll fence. I'll probably fence. Yeah, animal trainer came through. Yeah, unbelievably. Stables are better for whistle. Um, yeah. I mean, I don't have whistle in play yet, so I think there's a chance that I throw whistle away because we're getting kind of late. Kimball stole my boar. Yeah, I think whistle is pretty... Yeah, it's getting a little unnecessary. I think fence 15 looks good. Fence 15. And then we dove a sheep and 2 food. All right, and where are we putting the... So then we'll put the boar on 2 cattle, or we'll put the boar on 3 cat A on 2-0, or do we put the A on 3H? Yeah, I think we put the cattle on 2 boar, because then Slim has to choose between 3 sheep and 2 boar and a cattle, and I'm pretty sure Slim will go for family growth. And 3 sheep is dangerous because then Slim could maybe decide this is worth delaying his family growth another round. No, Slim doesn't have to grow. Slim doesn't have to grow. Slim can go for round 11 family growth. Slim might decide that this game is food. The food is difficult enough that he could delay family growth until round 11. Because he does have 1 more round after Kimball grows. So I think the 2 boar is the safer place. Because this would just be a 9 food action for Slim, and Slim needs the food. He put marker on the wrong round. No, he played it in this round. Start player here. 1, 2, 3. It's right. So private oven. You have to have a stable. Oh, fun. That works with beekeeper. And then Slim played reed pond. So I think this is a game where we want to start player round 11. Oh, did he adopt last round? Yeah, you're right. He should not have gotten a 3rd action next round. Did he? I don't think he did. Slim. Yeah, no, it looks like Slim only did 2. Yeah, no, he didn't adopt last round. Nope, Yeah, his second action was to play Knoom. I'm pretty sure he only fed 4. Yeah, fed 2 sheep. Yep, we're good. Leave the 3 wood because it might become 6 wood, which I would not mind taking 6 wood. Slim plays grain cart on family growth. Oh no, just on major minor. So Slim probably is looking to last action play 3 grain. I could take the 3 sheep, I guess. Yeah, 3 sheep is really good. And then I can last action seed seller. And then look to take grain and then sow in round 11. I kind of want to start player farmer straw hat, but this is probably fine. TetStyle is playing engineering apprentice. This is a very late engineering apprentice. Very late. Yeah, Kimball agrees. Might have that card. That one card that does the thing. Stable Architect. Yeah, that card. I kind of want to take 1 vegetable here. If I take 1 vegetable and then play seed seller. No, do I need the vegetable? No, I guess I don't. Because sowing 1 vegetable and then playing farmer's straw hat, that's enough for me to get maxed vegetable points. Maybe I take 4 clay. Nope, 4 clay's gone. Maybe I take, no, reedstone food's gone. Probably 3 wood. 3 wood and looking at maybe getting another 6 for building stables. So I'll probably do another game after this. The site's pretty active, so... Have you ever had to scroll down like this? Like had this scroll bar? That's crazy. It's a lot of idle unknowns. Yeah, TetStyle is dumping his vegetable into the hole. Oh no, I was wrong. Oh, Kimball got 6 wood. Well, I'll take 4 wood. That's okay compensation. Yeah, I guess I don't have to get anything sown this round. I can get stuff sown next round. Like plow sow is a fantastic move for me. I probably... Is it worth it to take 1 cattle in this round? I don't have room for 3 breeding pairs, so I think probably not. Yeah, and TetStyle just built, so no stables here. But I probably discard Whistle to get a wood and then do 4 stables. I think that's probably looking like a solid option. Taking 4 clay so that I can reno and then build something seems okay as well. Ooh, Kimball playing Plow Feast. 2 food for a field. And then I can abandon Willow, although abandoned Willow has like very little value anymore. Not me. No, yeah, I won't pay. I won't do it. I won't pay. Although I probably take grain and 3 food right now. Seems like a good action since I need grain at some point anyways. Think of the Offspring song. I won't pay, I won't pay. Hey, yeah. Nana, why don't you get a job? It's kind of like a bore, says Kimball. Yeah, I tip for tat. But not for tet. Means I can take sow bake instead of plow sow, which is a lot easier to get. Yeah. I think, though, I probably like sow bake in round 12, 13, and then I probably will want to try to start player farmer straw hat to set up a plow sow round 14. I will want to get a harvest after a sow action. So I think start player into plow sow is good. The other thing is the plow sow action round 14 is like the best move in the game pretty much for points. So I think if I can make sure that I get it and not one of my opponents, that will be good. There's the stone oven for Slim. So then my last move here could be taking 4 clay. Kimball just sowed, so sow is not an option. Ooh, TetStyle plays Oven Inspector. That's fun. That's really fun, and he gets a free stable too. Not sure if Field Doctor is worth it. Well, I don't use the fields, but I didn't have to spend wood on fencing, which lets me get my fences out super early. So then you're going to see me breed animals where I'm going to breed 2 pairs of animals. There's only one other player who will breed even just one. So I think it's going to end up being pretty okay. I could read stone food here. I'm kind of thinking 4 clay, discard for reed to get Reno. I could also play Pickler with this action, but I think it's pretty clear that TetStyle has my cabbage. No, not reed stone food. What am I saying? I'll do 4 clay. If TetStyle has my cabbage, then I don't really want to play Pickler anymore. So I think we could probably throw away a Banded Willow. Don't really think I need the wood anymore. Toss it for a reed, I suppose. Yeah, the other thing to remember is I don't have a plow. So having to spend a bunch of actions on plow at the end of the game, that's what my opponents want to do as well. They also want to spend actions plowing. Now, a card like Plow Feast made it way easier for everyone else to get all their plows in, but... TetStyle plays Stable Architect. Shouldn't Slim have 4 actions? Oh, 4th comes now. Right. Right. I forgot about that. Probably we eat a cattle. Or do we eat a sheep? I guess we probably eat a sheep. So 2 food and of a sheep. Slim plays. Occupation oven admirer. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I think I'm throwing away Pickler. Unless I get family growth round 14. Yeah, like, I'm actually not the biggest fan of Field Doctor, but this game has been pretty solid for it. And I know I haven't used the fields yet, but I have them available. And I've gotten good animal. I'm going to have pretty solid animal points, so. And then Slim also plays Officer, so Slim probably wants to Reno in this round. In the first 12 rounds. Yeah, I mean, I went for animals, right? Dove Hunter said prioritize animals and get reasonable feeding. That's the way it's been pushing me. And like, you look at this, TetStyle has 5 wood only. Slim has 1 wood only. These guys both need like another 7, 8 wood to get their fencing done. So I'm not feeling too bad at all. Start player here. Although playing whistle is pretty bad. I guess I don't really want to start player until I've gotten other stuff. 3 stone. Kimball got too much wood. Yeah, Slim should never have given Kimball that 6 wood action. That was really bad. I get he was setting up his Canoom, which has worked nice. Canoom plus boarding school, but getting that 6 wood action was really brutal. I need to get my grain in the ground. I do. I think probably my next 2 moves are Occupation and then Occupation Seed Seller and then Sow Bake. Or just taking grain and then Sow Bake. Yeah, no, I definitely want 2 grains sown because of Farmer's Straw Hat. Definitely. Because then in round 14 or round 13, first action, start player Farmer's Straw Hat for sure. For sure. And I kind of like the idea of pressuring Reno because Kimball wants to Reno twice more. I guess the one question is, if I get offered family growth, even without room, next round, will I take it ahead of start player? I probably should. I probably should. Kimball fences 15. Interesting. Kind of surprised that he's not going for the stable architect. Why grain over seed seller? It saves me a thing. Yeah, and I'm not taking grain again, exactly. Putting Kimball in last seems like a good option. Yeah, that makes sense. TetStyle does family growth plus lettuce patch. All right. So if TetStyle keeps eating all his vegetables, I do have a chance at Pickler. The problem is Slim might end up with 4 grain and the opportunity to take, or 4 vegetables and the opportunity to take vegetables once to deny me. Although Slim is really light on plows, so having to sow both their vegetable fields maybe won't happen. It might not happen. We'll see. Yeah, it just saves me a food. Seed seller costs me a food, so, and exactly, I won't take grain again. It's not going to be worth it. Ooh, Kimball Basket Maker's Workshop, but not on Family Growth, or not on Reno. Interesting. So there is joinery available still. So I could throw away like 3 cards for 3 wood and Reno plus joinery. But there is the 2 clay fireplace available as well. So I kind of like the idea of pressuring the Reno space. Yeah, Reno is occupied. But I'm just surprised that he's doing it this round. He could do it next round, right? That's sort of what I'm thinking about. Like, I guess Kimball has lots of actions. I'm just sort of surprised to see it out here. And it also is going to make him getting to a stone house really difficult. But maybe he figures that's going to be the case anyways. Oh, Slim has adoptive parents. Of course Slim Ball takes Family Growth even without room. Right. And then Kimball's going to start player foraging. Ooh. Okay. I think I should stable here. I think I should build all 4 of my stables because stable is actually starting to get kind of contested. Or the other option is to hope that Plow Sow comes back. If I Reno Farmer's Straw Hat, then if Plow Sow comes back, I could use it. However, what are the odds of that happening? Basically none. TetStyle or Slim will definitely Plow Sow. I think this works here. Disc for wood. Build 4 stables. Either way, Reno Farmer's Straw Hat seems like a good idea. Kimball will Reno now? Maybe. There's also 3 boar available, which is a pretty good option. So maybe Kimball will be tempted to do something like that. He might Reno. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking, the 3 boar. Although I guess he doesn't have a way to eat animals, does he? No, he's going to Reno Fireplace. Okay. What should I do here? I could take the 3 boar. It'll cost me 2 points. Yeah, it might. I think we'll play... No, we won't play Farmer's Straw Hat. I'm going to save that to play on Reno. But it's time to start discarding for points, I think. Let's toss that to get a... Oh, what am I going to use it for? Am I going to build the joinery, I guess? Reno plus joinery? Yeah, discard for a wood. Yeah. Cattle is a 2-point move. Yeah, I could do cattle with my last move. Yeah, the fact that we weren't ready for plow sow was maybe a mistake. Maybe I should have left that option open. I don't know, it's hard to say because a lot of people want sow actions. Like basically everyone. Like Kimball with foraging, he would probably turn 2 grain into 2 food and then re-sow. I can see him doing that. I think Kimball should be my only concern. Yeah, Slim has a lot of empty spaces, it looks like. TetStyle. TetStyle might not even get there on Stable Architect. Oh, there's one cattle to Kimball. Oh, that's sad. What are we doing? If these two cards are a reed and a wood, I don't want to play them here. For double Reno. Yeah, I feel like I don't have a lot of points left here. I could still play Pickler, maybe. No, Kimball remembers Pickler. He'll leave himself open for the Pickler. I don't really think I need food. I could Reedstone food. Reedstone food should lock up double Reno next round. I could play the Straw Hat here. So if I play Straw Hat here, then I get to sow with my first action next round. Yeah, I can Reno Joinery. I'm thinking also that I could double Reno. That's also an option. So if I play Straw Hat, then I probably try to play Pickler. But if I don't play Pickler, then I probably Reno. I guess Renoing to stone is only 2 points. So hoping that I get the Pickler bonus is probably the correct play. Yeah. And then I feed a sheep and 2 food. Go up to 7 boar. And I probably don't want a dove in my last round if I can avoid it. When does Bargaining Harvester pay off? When you harvest. I mean, I'm not playing both of them. I'll try to take 1 cattle. Yeah, it costs more than 2 victory points because there's another target for sowing. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that might be a really huge blunder. Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about the fact that I was going to get the food back. If I had thought a little more carefully about it. Yeah, and we might be too far behind Kimball either way. That's true as well. Oh, you know what I just realized? Any number. So you can have 3 grain on your field and return the top 2. I always thought of it as if you had to return the whole stack, but you don't have to return the whole stack. This is not Thunderbolt. This is 1 grain on your 2 grain here. You can return the 2, or you can return the top 1 or whatever. I never thought about that. All right. Sowing is 2 points. 2 points and it enables us to play Pickler. Or I can Family Growth and it's 3 points. It's maybe 2 points if we have to eat an extra eat an extra food, but I think I should probably grow. Yeah. Pickler is worthless. Yeah, because everyone's hitting the Pickler bonus. Eat an extra family member. Yeah, I'm a cannibal. It's too bad. I'll have an extra boar. I'll have an extra boar that I can't eat. Unless I build the fireplace. But I think probably just throwing away Bargain Harvester and Pickler. One of these cards both these cards could become wood, and then I can just eat a wood in the harvest. So if I'm going to build the joinery, I have one free move left after that. So I could plow. Yeah, it looks like Reno is safe. Yeah, I'm probably not going to double Reno. I'll probably only Reno once. And toss for a wood. Yeah, I think there are a couple things that didn't go quite the way I planned. The fact that I did take one sheep a couple times was pretty rough. I was hoping to get sheep plus cattle for 10 food with my pasture land. So that definitely cost me a couple actions. I'm happy that I get the stable architect bonus, but of course I don't get house steward. The fact that I'm not getting sole ownership of Pickler when I had plot fields as early as I did was definitely that's kind of where the fall down comes. Oh, here's pole barns. Okay, so that's why Kimball didn't need to. I thought maybe fence 12 and then build 3 more stables, but yeah, pole barns looks good. I'll toss pole barns for a wood and then Reno joinery. Feed 5 wood. And breed. Point here. 3 points for my stables. So whatever I score plus 5. Yeah, the fact that Kimball gets the stable architect points is huge. So it looks like I have 49. Kimball's probably going to be around like 51, 52. Oh, maybe even higher. I guess he's, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Kimball's at 51 right now. Because he's got plus 8 points. So 49 for me. So I could have one more point. So if everything goes the same except I pay 1 food for a plow, then instead of plowing I can take 1 cattle. Oh, house steward. I forgot about house steward. Yeah, so Kimball's going to score like 55. Well, to be fair, we said, you know, Kimball was in a pretty good position at the start of the game. He did get a lot of wood. He got like a ridiculous amount of wood. I think Slim didn't take wood as much as he should have. Like the fact that he was passing 6 wood around was really, that was difficult to compete with. And we gave Kimball 6 wood once to get, and we got 4 wood as compensation, which is okay, but I can double Reno with Kimball passing me the card. Yeah. The Renault's worth just the same as the plow, though, right? So either it's both 2 points. So yes, I could have got another 2 points. So I could have scored probably around 51, 52. But I think the big problem is the fact that I didn't get pasture land out in round 3 for the 1 sheep. I think the fall down of that was actually huge. TetStyle scores 52, Kimball scores 56. Yeah. So yeah, we don't even beat TetStyle. So I think that's where this game really kind of fell apart, was the fact that I didn't get cheap occupation in round 3. That's a problem. And yeah, I think the game didn't go too badly. Certainly, yeah, I should have probably paid a food for a plow. You're right about that. And we should have probably been able to get to stone. Like, the fact that we had to play Farmer's Straw Hat and not Renault, that was probably a problem. But our animal points are pretty good. The one thing I would like is like a couple more stone or a couple more stables. I mean, pole barns is good just because of Kimball saying he took pole barns highly because of stable architect, but pole barns is just a really good card. Yeah, what was the round that Kimball got the 6 wood action with his fourth move? Was round 11? That was his first move. So it was earlier than round 11. It was like... Switch from up here. No, I'm trying to go up here. I want to start the search from up here. I guess I can highlight all, sure. So yeah, round 8. So it was this round where I first action family growth, which I have to get family growth. TetStyle takes the 3 read, and then Slim takes the 8, builds a room. What was his second action? His second action was stone. Then he took stone because he wanted to build the stone oven, right? Was that the play? Well, he didn't build the stone oven there. Yeah, he didn't build the stone oven until here. So I think the thinking was take the 3 stone to lock up oven admirer. But passing 6 wood was pretty yikes. And TetStyle did it too. Yeah, not sure about that one. I mean, Kimball was in a good position from the start. The grain speculator plus so guest room in a round 7 family growth game is fantastic. Not maxing veg and pickles cost me as well. Yeah, so actually playing Pickler would not have been any points relative to Kimball because he's at 4 as well. But yeah, certainly the fact that I didn't get 2 more points from vegetables and 1 more point from grain, like that's 3 points there. And then I probably could have 1 or 2 more points from cattle. But even then, I'm only sitting at like 53. So there's still more that I need to pick up on. There's still more points. Guest room in 6 for family growth round 7. Yeah, exactly. Kimball just had way more actions than everyone else, and hit both of the global bonuses that were available. Yep. I mean, played a nice game. I think. Yeah, I think the fact that I had to take 1 sheep twice early was pretty. It's a pretty big issue. Well, here's the thing: if I don't have to take sheep twice, then I have the option to take. If I don't have to take sheep twice, where is it? I had to take one sheep. I had to take one sheep in round 4 and round 7. So if I don't have to take both of those actions, if I could start player or even major minor pastureland in round 3, I think I have a much better. I'll be very close to winning in that case because that just cost me 2 full actions in the early game, which is big. Like that's in this game that snowballs so much. You think 52 is about the max? I don't know. I could have pulled off. Like here's the thing. I could have pulled off another. I have no joinery points, right? And I could have played Abandoned Willow instead of tossing it. So if I can get another action for a plow or a plow sow and play Abandoned Willow and then also use Plow Feast, then, you know, I could be at like 5 or 6 wood and then I could have max crops and I could have another cattle. I'm pretty sure I could hit at least 5 more points, at least. Pretty sure I could hit 52. And also I could have maybe gotten another family growth without, like, yeah, probably around 55. Which 55 would have been closer, but the other thing is, when I take one sheep, that's not an action that Kimball wanted. Kimball was not interested in one sheep action. So if I'm not taking one sheep, then maybe I'm taking points away from Kimball by competing with him for the actions that he wanted. Like, for example, 6 wood. You know? Yeah. I think yeah, I kind of was all in on Pastureland coming out in round 3, and then when that didn't happen, that was a big problem. So, and I had to play a couple minors on Major Minor. Like I played Flower Pots on Major Minor, and I played Farmer's Straw Hat on Major Minor, and those are problems as well. So, yeah. Let's take a quick look at the draft. 3-4-1, 5-1-3. So first pick Field Doctor. Village Head's power is higher, although it's drafted a lot later. Then here I took Pickler. It is the highest power out of these 3 cards, although it's drafted later than Stable Architect. But yeah, 3 4-wood occupations in the same pile. It's pretty crazy. Bargaining Harvester at 3.4. Yeah, this card seems pretty cool. Omni Farmer didn't come out. Dove Hunter was quite nice. Pretty happy with that. Village Head is really good. Yeah. So here I took Whistle. Never got played. Pastureland is actually showing to be the better card over Whistle, which is interesting. Maybe with Field Doctor, I shouldn't prioritize Whistle so highly because I know that I'm not going to build a random... I'm probably not going to get on the build room space early. So that was probably a mistake. I should have probably taken Pastureland here. Or even Twivel and Twivel. That card is pretty good. Or maybe Master Oven, hoping Pastureland comes back. Yeah, I think Pastureland is quite good. Potatoes made a lot of sense. Sure, I took Flower Pots here over Bookmark. I took Abandoned Willow. I could have maybe gone for my cabbage. I don't know. Pastureland makes sense. Don't think this pick matters. And Straw Hat, pretty clear pick. Okay, well, I will do another game. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Probably just while I wait for another game to fire up. I don't think I'm going to play in this tournament game. I probably won't play anymore until next round. Your draft, you have so many ways to play. You can go full crops too with an oven. Yeah. Yeah, I did have a lot of options. I think my game was pretty flexible. Like, I think Abandoned Willow... I mean, I didn't end up playing it, but I think it performs really well in the line where I feel Dr. Grow and then discard. And then I could go for the House Steward points. And then I'm competing with the Family Grow space more, getting more actions. I did want more actions generally in that game. So... All right, if you're watching live, after the stream goes down, refresh in like 1 minute. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. And we'll see you later. Bye.